close here. Clear. Clear. Oh, was that? Oh, I see what that is for. That was to warn that you're approaching a station stop. Time station stop. That's interesting. Coming in. Right over the crossing. Yoink. Alright, we're clear. Got another crossing coming up here. Okay, let me check on the siding here. We're blasting through there. Jesus Christ. Yes, we're on the main. Got it. We're cleared. We don't even have the throttle open. We're still picking up speed here. Or, no, we're not. Never mind. We're on the grade. Still got the 1,000 points. I like the fact that the way this guy did this scenario, at least in terms of scoring, because this is a career scenario as well. So the way this career scenario is set up, you get 1,000 points at the start, and then you have, like, if you do anything wrong, you end up getting negative points. So, I'm gonna loop here. We're sighting here. All right. Corner. Boo. Another green. High clear. High green. High ball. Yeah, twisting and turning up the river grade. Not too bad. Follow the rivers. Alright. Yeah, I really do. Again, like, this is one of those routes that you... It's a situation where it would have been... It's a little decent. At least on this side of the mountain. But once you get over Tennessee Pass... The Tennessee Pass Tunnel. Oh my God. Like, when you're trying to get up to Tennessee Pass from the other end of the railroad, dear God, you need the power. It is a 3% grade, basically, all the way up to Tennessee Pass. And then over here, it's like 1-2% at most. So you're dealing with, like, the steepest grade possible. And it's like, what in God's green earth were the... I mean, granted, I get the joke that, oh yeah, they're just drinking whiskey. They're like drunk as hell, making sure that they were like going through the route and everything. But like, dear God, they weren't kidding when they said they were drunk. I mean, like I said, Tennessee Pass, and he might do this run all the way through, all the way end to end. But it's one of those things where like I went over that part of the route with a steam locomotive, and like, I could not hold my speed for the life of me. I do wonder if I'm going to be able to hold the speed with the diesel electrics better, but Lord knows I wasn't able to handle it with the steam locomotive, because I could not like keep it steady. I was either going too fast or too slow. The way they have the brakes set up on the steam locomotive, the L131, it's like you really needed to like do like I would assume it's like set up as it was in real life, where you put it in an application and then lap it, and put it in an application and lap it. Which again, I would assume it's pretty accurate to all all diesel electrics, or all steam locomotives, because the steam locomotives they had a I don't think they were self-lapping, but I personally would be much happier with the self-lapping system than I would be with the with just making sure I can actually lap the brakes, because you can't do it on the keyboard very easily. Lord knows I would not make 100. or would not get the points correctly on that. So slow down. Getting up to another siding here. Okay. Got an approach up there? Looks like it. Alright, shut the throttle down. We're coming up to speed. Is that an approach? Yes, that's an approach. So we're not lying correctly. I would assume not. Yep, we got it clear now. We're at 40. And check the speed there. Shut the throttle down and let her coast. Make sure we're on the main here. Okay, we're coming up to the siding here. Gotta make sure we're doing that. Okay. Got the river over there. This is one of the, like I said, like this is one of the more, I feel like, even though it's a mountain route, it feels very scenic for what it is. Very challenging, but also very scenic, especially in certain areas. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna keep the throttle open. You can see the bottom of the river there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's the bottom. Not very deep. Alright, we're coming up to the grade here, I would assume. Shut down the throttle. Yep, we're going down the main now. Got it. Yep. Alright, we're good. No, we haven't picked up the grade yet. We're on level track. We're roughly level here. That's very interesting. You got a lot of fast running out here if you can keep up with the 40-mile-an-hour limit. Alright, we're on the grade here. Or no, maybe? I don't know. We're losing speed down there for a little bit. Alright. Take a look at the map here. Make sure we're lined out. Should be. A road over there. Whoopsie, wrong button. We do... Ah! Fuck. We do a little pacing. See the mouse cursor. Swing around the curve. There. Alright, we're about nearly to 40. Make sure we're lined out. We're lined out. Got it? Maybe? Yeah, we're lined out. Alright, we're coming up. More pacing. Maybe? We actually reached the road from here. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I keep pressing... Ah, God. I've been playing too much Railroader. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun shot. I do like... we do a little pacing, boys. We do a little pacing. We hear the brakes on the other locomotive up there. Yeah, we still got plenty of room to pace. I was like... I feel like if we had a steam locomotive traveling at track speed, that'd be great and fun. I just gotta, you gotta, I love pacing. Especially when you can do it like, when you can do it like this, this is great, honestly. Man, there's a long way to go for pacing here. Jesus. You got a horn coming up here. I can get the camera to work. Ah, truck! There we go. We're only at 34 miles an hour. We're not doing too bad. We can pick up the pace here. That's enough pacing, by the way. Oh, Lord. Got a lot of meets going on right now. Alright, where are we going now? On task, we're going to be going up there. We got to make sure we're lined up for it right. Are we going on the siding there? Let me see. Okay, we're lined correctly. Got it. Ah! Not that button! I keep pressing F2 for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that lately. I really do think a steam locomotive running down this line would be kind of cool. Yeah, I'll pick up a little bit of speed. More pacing. Like the second half of this video is just me pacing the train on an actual road. This is kind of cool, honestly. I like that. I like the shot. This might be another end card, honestly. What's that? That's a milepost. Okay. Coming up to the vehicle. Alright. Doing okay. Ah! Truck! Got away from me. I feel like I could put like a VHS filter over this and we'd be good. Like that would be cool. Like me zooming in and everything, like that would be cool. Oh, we're already at 40 miles an hour here. Interesting. Cut down on the throttle there, buddy. There we go. Alright. He does it. How long have I been recording? 53 minutes. Okay, not bad. We've been pacing for most of that. Or a good chunk of that, anyway. Since we got on this section of the track. Alright. Another clear block up ahead, I would assume. Yeah, we're good. Clear all the way through. And then next part is up there. We gotta stop just shy of the signal there. Yeah, this is where the road splits. Okay, bye. Oh no, it doesn't split. It goes up over the rails there. That's funny. Alright, easy does it. Get to the crossing here. Whew. Alright, we're doing okay. We're not too far off from the end of the video. Like I said, he did say 70 minutes, and we're doing a little bit better this time. I'm doing a little bit better this time than I did last time. Got clearance, right? We got clearance. We have clearance, Clarence. What's your vector, Vector? I've never seen that movie, but I need to watch a lot of those old classic movies. That like the old what are they called? Oh, hello. Yes, I'm well aware. Okay. I need to watch a lot of those older movies, a lot of those older comedies. I did watch Ghostbusters, the first Ghostbusters, and I watched part of Ghostbusters 2, but never got around to finishing Ghostbusters 2 before Ghostbusters Afterlife came out. And then I watched Afterlife and Frozen Empire. I never watched the 2016 reboot, so not fully anyway. I'm not saying that's a bad film, honestly. But like it doesn't like this is one of my main things with that film. It's like there's a lot of films out there that feel like they're not of the series, but instead just feel like a giant sketch comedy skit. Which, granted, I think that was kind of the point with with some of these films, like Airplane in particular, just still like looks like a giant sketch comedy throughout most of it. But it's like that was kind of the style of the time. It's like not a big deal. Guys, so we're gonna be heading up to the yard up there, track 5 there, and dropping off some cars. Got that going for us. We got a train back there. Okay. Gotta make sure we're clear all the way through. We picked up speed. Doing quite well. We're slowing down a bit. Not by much. We got that a milepost? That's a milepost. I do like that we got some pacing out of this, honestly. Kind of nice. Huh. A lot of rivers out there. Well, creeks. I don't think they're rivers anymore. Okay, we got a crossing up there. Are we not far from the siding? No, we're still kind of a ways out. Got the next signal coming up here. Okay. Oh, there's a dirt road over here. I would assume this is the old road bed for the original main line. The old narrow gauge main line, I would assume. Not exactly sure. But I know for a fact that... What the hell? Is that buildings out there? Did they put buildings out that far from the tracks? Weird. Take a look at that later. Well, you do that now. Why not? Hold on. I'm gonna check that out. Is that buildings? Holy crap, they put buildings out this far. There is no way you would have seen this by just normal running on the tracks. There was no... What? Also, the way it looks kind of reminds me of the homestead from Red Dead Redemption. What's their name? I don't remember what the family is called, but they're seen in the first Red Dead Redemption, the girl that helps you out for a good chunk of the game and whatnot. I don't know. I don't remember. But it looks kind of like that. It looks like a homestead from the Red Dead Redemption series. Coming through. Alright, there we go. Along the crossing. Alright, come on. right through. Got it. Oh, there's the road over there. I didn't even see it. Let's make sure we're lined out. Okay, there we are. So, there's our next stop here. Okay. We need to get out. Line the switch there. Whoops, hang on. There we go. We're going to line this switch. We're going to line that switch there. Line that switch. And that switch. And we should be good all the way through. Should be good. Alright. Make sure. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. No, we're slowing down here, actually. Good. And check the signal up here. See what we got. If it's still a red. No. No, it's a red. Okay, fair enough. Denied. Well, interesting. Interesting. So it's always going to be red, regardless of what you do. Okay, we're going to shut down the throttle. We're going to stop to try the signal, see what we can do. So I'm pretty sure the reason it's red is because we're not lined correctly or something. That switch, I guess? Alright. Nope, we're still not. Approved. Okay. We're good now. So we're good now. We're lined through now. We got the approval. Interesting. I had to cheese it last time where I had to go around it the other way. So, interesting. What I had to do originally is I went past the signal, then flipped the switch, and then got out. So looks like we got it through now. And keep an eye on that signal there at the approval to get out of the into the yard. Shut her down. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Huh. Funny. We'll let her coast into the siding here. Depending on how fast you're moving. How fast are you moving? Okay. Coming in. I'm coming in hot. Give a little bit of brake so we can kind of get in here quickly without speeding too much here. Release the brakes. There we go. Release the brakes. Ah, fuck. Do it again. Coming in. Alright, we're good. In the yard. Gonna drop off. We're gonna drop off half our train and then drop off the other half of the train, and we should be good. And off we go. Whee! Did quite well with it. Ah! Blah, 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 blah. The fuck was that? What happened there? What happened? Something went screwy. Never seen that before. Having a lot of issues with this game. Something like, eh. Alright, we're coming in. Alright, we need to make sure that the rear end of our train gets out of the yard here. Stopping the rear half of our train on the siding here, and we're gonna run everything out. Alright. We've made it to our destination. This is where we start switching. This is where where things get interesting. We've already been recording for an hour. Might cut out a little bit of stuff here and there, but it won't be enough where it will shorten the video too much. I'm coming through. I'm going to switch back. Okay. I'm going to stop this. Shut it down. All right. Off that switch as well. Let's stop. Right about here. I'll do. Alright, you're good. Alright. There. Here we go. Stop the car in the right spot. Yes, we did. Alright, good. So we're splitting from here. We're splitting the stock car. Okay, so we're going to tie down some handbrakes on the rear end there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cars tied down. And then we're going to unhook. Yep, we're good. Now we're going to release the brakes. I swear to God, if that recouples again. Yep, it did. Ah! Train handling 0. Alright, we're good through there. I'm going to pull out through here. Oh yeah, he's putting cars in the siding there. Doing some switching out there, aren't you? Good. Alright, brakes on. Wait. Good here. We're still traveling? Went a little far there. It's the brakes. There he goes. He's shoving. Where you going, sir? So we're dropping these off on this track here at track number 5. Okay. Track number 3. We got it right. Somehow I switched the wrong switch. I don't know how. Oh yeah, I need to flip this switch as well. Flip. Get through there. The caboose. Oh no, it's just him. Back these into the siding here, and we should be done. We just gotta pick up our cars and get out of here. All right. Keep our speed steady here. Oh, there you go, just moving. Is he just running around in circles? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah. Okay. Alright, stop. Right there should do it. Okay, we'll apply locomotive brakes here now, because we'll need that, because we're going to be unhooking the rest of the train here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Now, with that done, unhook the rest of the train. Clunk. There we go. Pick up the freight cars. Alright. This is the train brake. And release the train brake. Or independent. There we go. I probably should have started ringing the bell, but oh well. Okay. So we'll pick up the rest of the cars here. We're going to be picking up the rear half of our train. And Jesus Christ. We're going to be picking up the rear half of our train. And then we're going to be picking up... Well, we'll be picking up the cars on the next check over. And then picking up the rear half of our train. So that's what we're going to be doing. So it should be good. Let's slowly inch our way through the yard here. Well, not slowly. We're going about 15 miles an hour. No, 10 miles. Never mind. Alright, stop. Slam on the brakes. Bang. Alright. There we go. Stopped. Set the reverser. If I can do that. Thank you. And then release the brakes. And then we're going to be going down to track yard 4. There's the right track there. 7 miles an hour. Probably should not be going that fast, but okay. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Gotta make sure we don't run into it like at 20 miles an hour. That's how you break couplers. Alright. Start applying independent. We're flying in. Slow it down. Jesus. A little bit more on the independent there, buddy. Okay, slam it. Oh, Jesus! Alright, release the brakes. He slammed into it about 3 miles an hour. I mean, I think the coupling speed on these locomotives is like 2.5 miles an hour. But I guess we did okay. Alright. Last bit of switching here. We just got to pick up the rest of our train and we'll be on our way. Probably should have sounded off before I left. I might have to split this up into 2 parts, honestly, which is how much I've recorded. I mean, he did say 70 minutes, which is what we're running about right now. So, yeah, I might be able to split this up into 2 parts. At least 2 parts, honestly. Oh, it'll be one a heck of an edit. Nah. Maybe that's it. Yeah, we're almost about 120. About the same length of time. Actually, less time, honestly, because I didn't get here until about, in the last game, about almost 9 o'clock, so. Alright. Independent, or brakes there. Fucking squeal. Ah! Alright, we're good. Release the brakes, release the brakes. I'll roll back into track number 5. Pick up these cars and we'll be on our way. Oof. Oh boy. Kind of run up here. almost done with the scenario, guys. We just got a bit of switching to do. Well, not very much, but enough here where we gotta really work at it. And switching is fun. I honestly like switching. Not a bad styling there. All right. Okay, release the brakes. Now pulling in the little bit too soon there. Okay, set the reverser forward. Do this. Oh, the car's rolled back. All right, safety stop. Safety stop. All right, roll her back. I don't know. I don't think I did a safety stop correctly, but oh well. This is what's done is done. And bang, good hitch. All right, now we got to pull up to the siding. And yeah, we should be done from here. Okay, release the handbrakes. There we go. Handbrakes are released. Put the brake, turn the throttle on. Got it. Let's go. Off we go, boys. No, not that way. Whee! Okay. Make sure we're aligned correctly here. Should be. Yeah, there we go. We're right there. Yeah, we're aligned correctly. Alright, we're good. Is that... What the fuck is our... Oh, Pueblo Westbound, eh? Alright, guys. Well, that was fun. But yeah, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more. I will link the scenario in the description below if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, like and comment down below. Subscribe if you guys want more. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.